Welcome to our channel. Today, we delve into the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy and explore what it truly means to be wealthy. Beyond material possessions and social status, we'll uncover how cultivating inner virtues and leading a purpose-driven life can bring profound and lasting fulfillment. We'll discuss key Stoic principles such as self-reliance, controlled desires, and nurturing inner resources. If you find value in our content, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and comment down below with your thoughts and questions. Your engagement helps us bring you more insightful content. Let's begin. Number 1. Self-reliance and controlled desires. Self-reliance and controlled desires are fundamental principles of Stoic philosophy, serving as the foundation of what the Stoics view as genuine prosperity. The philosophy of Stoicism emphasizes that genuine wealth is not determined by the acquisition of material possessions, but rather by the development of inner contentment and self-reliance. Stoic thought emphasizes the importance of not relying on external factors like wealth, status, or possessions, as they can lead to a fragile and dependent state of being. On the contrary, Stoics promote the idea of cultivating a strong and unwavering inner wealth. This is achieved through self-reliance and the ability to control one's desires. Self-reliance, in the Stoic sense, involves developing the capacity to depend on oneself for fulfillment and happiness. It means recognizing that true contentment comes from within rather than from external sources. This perspective encourages individuals to build inner resilience and fortitude, empowering them to remain stable and composed in the face of life's inevitable challenges. Controlled desires are equally vital in achieving this internal wealth. Stoicism teaches that unchecked desires lead to perpetual dissatisfaction, as the pursuit of external goods is endless and often unfulfilling. By controlling and moderating desires, individuals can attain a state of tranquility and satisfaction with what they have, rather than constantly yearning for more. This disciplined approach fosters a profound sense of freedom and contentment, embodying the essence of true wealth as envisioned by the Stoics. Number 2. Simplicity and minimalism. Simplicity and reduced dependency on material goods are fundamental principles in Stoic philosophy, encapsulated in Epictetus's assertion that true wealth is not about having abundant possessions, but about needing very little. This perspective encourages finding richness and contentment through simplicity rather than through the accumulation of material wealth. According to Epictetus, true wealth comes from a state of being where one's needs and desires are minimal, fostering a profound sense of satisfaction and inner peace. Living a life of simplicity involves stripping away the unnecessary and focusing on what is truly essential. This practice allows individuals to break free from the constant cycle of desire and consumption that often leads to stress and dissatisfaction. By minimizing their needs, Stoics believe that people can attain a greater degree of freedom and autonomy, unburdened by the endless pursuit of material goods. Reducing dependency on material possessions also cultivates a stronger sense of self-reliance and resilience. When individuals are not reliant on external wealth for their happiness, they become more adaptable and better equipped to handle life's challenges. This mindset fosters an appreciation for the intangible aspects of life, such as relationships, personal growth, and inner virtue, over physical possessions. In essence, the Stoic approach to simplicity and reduced dependency on material goods is about finding wealth in what cannot be taken away, inner contentment, strength of character, and a deep-seated sense of peace. This shift in focus from external wealth to internal richness offers a path to lasting fulfillment and tranquility, aligned with the core Stoic values of virtue and self-mastery. Number 3. self-mastery, and inner growth. Seneca's advice highlights the importance of self-mastery in becoming a powerful individual. This perspective highlights the significance of self-control and personal development as genuine sources of prosperity. Seneca emphasizes the immense power that comes from being able to control one's own thoughts, emotions, and actions, surpassing any external wealth or social standing. Self-mastery involves the rigorous practice of self-discipline and the regulation of one's impulses. It requires a deep understanding of one's own strengths and weaknesses, and the commitment to cultivate virtues such as patience, resilience, and wisdom. By achieving self-mastery, individuals gain control over their internal world, enabling them to respond to external circumstances with calmness and clarity. Inner growth, on the other hand, refers to the continuous process of personal development and self-improvement. It is about striving to become the best version of oneself through the cultivation of knowledge, ethical conduct, and emotional intelligence. Inner growth is seen as a lifelong journey where each experience contributes to the enhancement of one's character and wisdom. Together, self-mastery and inner growth form the essence of true wealth in Stoic philosophy. They provide a stable foundation for happiness and fulfillment, independent of external conditions. By focusing on these internal achievements, individuals can find lasting peace and contentment, regardless of their material circumstances. This inner richness, grounded in self-control and personal development, represents the ultimate form of wealth that cannot be diminished by external forces. Number 4. Voluntary simplicity and appreciating sufficiency. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of voluntary simplicity and appreciating sufficiency as essential practices. These practices encourage a lifestyle that fosters the development of inner resources and aligns with a purpose-driven life. This text emphasizes the importance of cultivating lasting and genuine wealth that is not reliant on external material possessions. Voluntary simplicity involves consciously choosing to reduce one's reliance on material goods and live with only what is necessary. This exercise is not about deprivation, but about finding freedom in minimalism. By stripping away the superfluous, individuals can focus on what truly matters: personal growth, meaningful relationships, and ethical living. This approach helps to clear mental and physical clutter, allowing for greater clarity and peace of mind. Appreciating sufficiency means recognizing and valuing what one already has. It is about shifting focus from what is lacking to what is sufficient and adequate. This practice fosters gratitude and contentment, reducing the constant desire for more. When individuals appreciate sufficiency, they experience a sense of completeness and satisfaction, regardless of their external circumstances. Together, these Stoic practices encourage a mindset that values internal over external wealth. Voluntary simplicity and appreciating sufficiency help individuals to build resilience and inner strength, as they are less affected by the fluctuations of external fortunes. This inner wealth is characterized by self-reliance, contentment, and a strong sense of purpose. Living a purpose-driven life means aligning one's actions with deeply held values and pursuing goals that reflect one's true self. By practicing voluntary simplicity and appreciating sufficiency, individuals can devote more time and energy to these pursuits, leading to a richer, more fulfilling life. This alignment with personal values and purposeful living is the essence of true wealth according to Stoic philosophy, providing a stable foundation for lasting happiness and well-being. Number 5. Fostering wisdom and courage. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of cultivating wisdom and courage, which are considered fundamental elements of true wealth. The philosophy of Stoicism emphasizes that the true value of life lies not in acquiring material possessions, but in nurturing inner virtues such as wisdom and courage. These qualities allow people to navigate life with strength and understanding, fully embracing the present and living in accordance with their core beliefs. Wisdom, in the Stoic sense, involves the pursuit of knowledge and understanding. It is about discerning what is within our control and what is not, and making decisions based on rational thought and ethical principles. Wisdom guides us to see the world clearly, to recognize the transient nature of external circumstances, and to focus on what truly matters. By cultivating wisdom, we develop the ability to remain calm and composed, even in the face of adversity. Courage, another cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, is the strength to face challenges and uncertainties with confidence and resilience. It is not merely the absence of fear, but the ability to act rightly despite fear. Courage enables us to stand firm in our convictions, to pursue our goals with determination, and to confront difficulties without being overwhelmed. This inner strength is crucial for living a fulfilling and purpose-driven life. Appreciating the present moment is a practice that complements the cultivation of wisdom and courage. It involves being fully aware and engaged in the here and now, rather than being preoccupied with past regrets or future anxieties. This mindfulness allows us to experience life more richly and to respond to each situation with greater clarity and presence. Living in alignment with one's deepest values is the culmination of fostering wisdom and courage. It means ensuring that our actions and decisions reflect our core principles and beliefs. This alignment brings a profound sense of integrity and fulfillment, as we are true to ourselves and our purpose. If you are enjoying this video so far, make sure to give us a like, subscribe to this channel, and leave a comment below so we can push the algorithm. It really helps us a lot. Number 6. Living a virtuous life. The foundation of Stoic philosophy lies in leading a virtuous life, where virtue and discipline are upheld as crucial elements of genuine prosperity. Stoicism emphasizes that genuine wealth is not determined by material possessions or societal standing, but rather by the caliber of one's character and the ethical choices one makes. In Stoic philosophy, virtue is considered the ultimate good and the cornerstone of a satisfying and purposeful existence. Stoicism identifies 4 cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues serve as guiding principles for ethical conduct and personal development. Wisdom involves the pursuit of knowledge and the ability to make sound judgments. Courage is the strength to face adversity and to act rightly despite fear. Justice is the commitment to fairness and treating others with respect. Temperance is the practice of self-control and moderation. Living a virtuous life means striving to embody these virtues in every aspect of one's existence. It requires discipline and a continuous effort to improve oneself. This disciplined approach to life fosters a sense of inner peace and satisfaction as one aligns actions with deeply held values and principles. Discipline in Stoic philosophy is not about rigid self-denial, but about making conscious choices that reflect one's commitment to virtue. It involves setting goals, maintaining focus, and resisting the temptations that lead away from ethical living. By practicing discipline, individuals cultivate resilience and strength of character. A life steeped in virtue and discipline also promotes harmonious relationships and a just society. By treating others with fairness and respect, individuals contribute to the common good and foster a sense of community. This social aspect of virtue underscores the Stoic belief that personal well-being is interconnected with the well-being of others. Ultimately, living a virtuous life leads to a profound sense of true wealth. This wealth is characterized by inner contentment, moral integrity, and a deep connection to one's purpose. It provides a stable foundation for navigating life's challenges and achieving lasting fulfillment. In Stoic philosophy, the pursuit of virtue is the path to true richness, transcending the transient and often superficial measures of conventional wealth. Number 7. Rejecting external approval. The concept of rejecting external approval is a key aspect of Stoic philosophy, as highlighted by Marcus Aurelius's observation that we tend to prioritize the opinions of others over our own, despite loving ourselves more. This statement highlights the Stoic perspective that genuine wealth stems from prioritizing personal contentment and self-approval rather than seeking validation from external sources. In a society that often prioritizes social status and the opinions of others, Stoicism offers a refreshing perspective by emphasizing the importance of self-approval and inner contentment. According to Stoic thought, relying on external approval for self-worth makes individuals vulnerable to the fluctuating judgments of others, leading to a fragile and dependent state of being. Instead, Stoicism teaches that true wealth and happiness stem from self-reliance and the ability to find contentment within. Marcus Aurelius's insight encourages individuals to focus on their own values, beliefs, and actions rather than seeking validation from others. This shift in focus fosters a stronger sense of self and a deeper understanding of what truly matters. By prioritizing inner satisfaction, individuals can live more authentically, guided by their principles rather than the expectations of society. Rejecting external approval also involves cultivating a mindset of indifference to praise and criticism. Stoics believe that both praise and criticism are external and beyond our control. What matters is not what others think of us, but how we act according to our values and virtues. This detachment from external opinions allows for greater emotional resilience and stability. By valuing self-approval over external validation, individuals can achieve a profound sense of freedom and independence. This inner freedom is a form of true wealth, as it liberates individuals from the constant need for external affirmation and allows them to pursue a life aligned with their deepest values and aspirations. In essence, rejecting external approval and valuing one's own satisfaction is about cultivating self-respect and inner contentment. It empowers individuals to live authentically and autonomously, finding true wealth in the stability and fulfillment that comes from within. This Stoic principle encourages a focus on personal growth and integrity, leading to a richer, more meaningful life. Number 8. Reevaluating traditional views of wealth. The principles of self-reliance and controlled desires form the bedrock of Stoic philosophy, underpinning what the Stoics consider true prosperity. The philosophy of Stoicism highlights the importance of finding true wealth within ourselves rather than relying on material possessions. It encourages the cultivation of inner contentment and self-reliance. The philosophy of Stoicism highlights the significance of not depending on external factors such as wealth, status, or possessions, as they can result in a vulnerable and reliant state of existence. Contrary to popular belief, Stoics emphasize the importance of developing a resilient and unshakable inner abundance. This is accomplished by being self-sufficient and having the power to manage one's wants. Traditional views of wealth often equate success and happiness with the accumulation of money, possessions, and social status. However, these external markers of wealth are inherently unstable and subject to change. They can lead to a perpetual cycle of desire where satisfaction is always just out of reach, creating a constant state of wanting and discontent. Stoicism offers a counterpoint to this perspective by emphasizing the importance of internal wealth. According to Stoic thought, true richness comes from cultivating virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These internal qualities are stable, enduring, and within our control. By focusing on developing our character and mastering our desires, we can achieve a state of inner peace and contentment that external wealth cannot provide. Mastering our desires involves recognizing the difference between needs and wants, and learning to be satisfied with what is sufficient. This practice helps to reduce the constant craving for more and shifts our focus to appreciating what we already have. It fosters a sense of gratitude and contentment, which are key components of true wealth. By redefining what it means to be wealthy, we can move away from the endless pursuit of external validation and material goods, and instead cultivate a sense of fulfillment that is rooted in our own values and virtues. This reevaluation encourages us to assess whether our current assets truly enrich our lives or whether they merely contribute to a never-ending cycle of desire. Reevaluating traditional views of wealth and focusing on mastering our desires leads to a deeper, more sustainable sense of enrichment. It aligns with the Stoic belief that true wealth is found in the stability and contentment of our inner state, rather than in the fleeting and often unsatisfactory pursuit of external goods. This shift in perspective allows us to live more fulfilling and purpose-driven lives, grounded in the enduring values of Stoic philosophy. Number 9. Freedom from endless desires. The principle of freedom from endless desires is a core tenet of Stoic philosophy. It offers a way to break free from the overwhelming cravings and attachments that frequently control our lives. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of transcending our desires in order to live a life that is in harmony with our authentic selves and core values. Endless desires can enslave us by creating a never-ending cycle of want and dissatisfaction. In a society that constantly promotes the acquisition of more, whether it be wealth, possessions, or status, individuals can easily become trapped in a relentless pursuit of external goods. This pursuit often leads to stress, anxiety, and a sense of perpetual lack, as each new acquisition only temporarily satisfies before giving way to new desires. Stoicism offers a counter to this by advocating for the mastery of one's desires. This involves recognizing the difference between what we need and what we want, and focusing on the former while letting go of the latter. By controlling and moderating our desires, we can achieve a state of inner tranquility and contentment, unshaken by the external world's constant demands and fluctuations. The Stoic practice of self-discipline and mindfulness helps in this endeavor. By cultivating awareness of our desires and learning to respond to them with reason and self-control, we can prevent them from dictating our actions and emotions. This practice not only reduces the hold that external goods have over us, but also fosters a sense of inner freedom and autonomy. Living in alignment with our truest selves means acting in accordance with our core values and principles, rather than being driven by external pressures and desires. This alignment brings a deep sense of fulfillment and purpose, as we are true to ourselves and our convictions. It enables us to focus on what genuinely matters: personal growth, meaningful relationships, and ethical living. In essence, freedom from endless desires is about reclaiming our power and autonomy. It allows us to break free from the chains of external validation and material pursuit, and instead cultivate a rich inner life grounded in virtue and self-mastery. This Stoic pathway to freedom promotes a life of simplicity, integrity, and profound contentment, reflecting the true essence of wealth as an internal state of being. By embracing this Stoic principle, we can find liberation from the relentless chase of more, and instead live a life of greater peace, purpose, and authenticity. Number 10. Nurturing inner resources. The cultivation of internal strengths and virtues, as the true measure of wealth, is a fundamental principle of Stoic philosophy, highlighting the importance of nurturing inner resources. Through its teachings on cultivating inner resources and living a purpose-driven life, Stoicism guides us in creating a type of wealth that is deep and able to withstand the trials that life brings. Inner resources refer to qualities such as wisdom, courage, self-discipline, and compassion. These are the attributes that Stoics believe provide genuine and lasting fulfillment. Unlike external possessions, which can be lost or diminished, inner resources grow stronger with practice and reflection. They form the bedrock of a life well lived, providing stability and contentment regardless of external circumstances. Stoicism encourages the continuous development of these inner resources through deliberate practice and mindful living. This involves regular self-examination, ethical decision-making, and the cultivation of virtues. By investing time and effort into nurturing our inner qualities, we become more resilient, adaptable, and capable of facing life's challenges with grace and equanimity. Leading a purpose-driven life means aligning our actions with our core values and pursuing goals that reflect our true selves. This alignment brings a sense of meaning and direction, which is essential for long-term happiness and fulfillment. When we live according to our values, we experience a deeper connection to our sense of purpose, making our lives more rewarding and significant. The Stoic approach to nurturing inner resources also involves practicing gratitude and contentment. By appreciating what we have and focusing on the present moment, we cultivate a mindset that is less reliant on external validation and more grounded in internal satisfaction. This shift in focus helps us to build a wealth that is impervious to the ups and downs of life. Moreover, nurturing inner resources fosters a sense of autonomy and self-reliance. When we are less dependent on external factors for our happiness, we become more empowered and self-sufficient. This independence is a key aspect of Stoic wealth, as it allows us to maintain our equilibrium and sense of well-being regardless of external circumstances. Stoicism teaches us that true wealth comes from nurturing our inner resources and leading a purpose-driven life. This form of wealth is profound and impervious to life's vicissitudes, providing a stable foundation for lasting happiness and fulfillment. By focusing on internal growth and living according to our values, we can cultivate a rich and meaningful life that transcends the limitations of material wealth. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Stoic philosophy and the true meaning of wealth. We hope these insights into self-reliance, controlled desires, and nurturing inner resources inspire you to find fulfillment beyond material possessions. Remember, true wealth is about inner virtues and living a purpose-driven life. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your support helps us continue to bring you valuable content. Until next time, stay wise and stay fulfilled.